Hi, I'm John Stevens, and I want to welcome you to Financial Literacy here at Liahona Preparatory Academy, and we are doing the fast track. Today, I just want to introduce myself, talk a little bit about the class and what you're going to be expecting, and just know that every single unit we are going to have a quiz at the end of every video. That you'll finish this video here, and then you'll move on and take the quiz. That's how you'll be graded. So a little bit about myself. Once again, my name's John Glenn Stevens, and my current position is I'm the Utah Area Manager for Bank of England. We DBA here in Utah, which is where I live, down in Pleasant Grove. We DBA is ENG Lending, and heavily involved in the community, heavily involved in the industry. As of the recording of this video, I am on the board of directors for the National Association of Mortgage Brokers. It's called NAM, the Association for Mortgage Professionals, and I am their PAC chair, and I am also in charge of their so many different things. It's kind of funny. So I'm their PAC chair, and also I do the NAM Plus. I'm president of that, so you can look that up, nambplus.com. I'm involved with the Utah Association of Mortgage Professionals. That's uamp.net. uamp.net. I served as their president in 2010. As of this filming, I'm currently the chair for my second year of the Utah County Planning Commission, and I've been also just a planning commissioner for a couple of years with Utah County. I served recently as the chair for the Pleasant Grove City Planning Commission, as well as a planning commissioner for Pleasant Grove City. I've served on their library board. I'm an honorary colonel in the Pleasant Grove Police Department. I'm an Eagle Scout. Also, I'm the proud father of 3 wonderful children. I have 2 boys and 1 girl, and then my loving wife, Mindy. And we've been married currently 11 years. So very excited with all the different things that we've done throughout our lives. As you got to know me a little bit better, love to hear from you guys as well, who you are and what you do. If you go into the page and you look at the instructor, you do have the links for Facebook and Twitter, I believe, and any other social media that they've activated. So feel free, if you'd like to, contact me through that with the questions that you have, and follow as well. So now that you know a little bit more about myself, what I do, that's why I teach financial literacy. The DeGraffs are good friends of mine, and we've actually gone through, and they taught to me a couple years ago. I've been teaching here as of this filming. I've been teaching financial literacy for them for almost 6 years now, and very excited with what we've done and how we go through. Just an idea of some of the subjects we're going to go through this year. We're going to talk about donations, charity. We're going to talk about checking and savings accounts. What are they? The stock market, the crash, Black Friday. We're going to talk briefly on housing market crashes throughout history. We're going to talk about the Federal Reserve. We're going to talk about the creation of the national debt, the creation of banks, the Depression versus a recession. We're also going to talk about this book, and now's a good time for all of you to know this. Please go out and purchase this book. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. We will be going through, and there will be quizzes on everything from the foreword all the way through the 11 chapters that exist here. So I'll give you a sampling of that right there. One of the reasons we're using this is, I love this. In the foreword it says, proper preparation is the key to our success. Our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts. Our thinking can be no wiser than our understanding. It's truly up to us as individuals to make sure that whatever our thoughts are, we're not more knowledgeable than that. That as we're going through and thinking throughout life, whether it be with your financial literacy or anything else, but let's talk specifically the finances. If it doesn't sound good, if it doesn't sound like something that you can do, study it, prepare yourself, and make sure that whatever you are doing, that you understand it fully. Because in life, the only person you can blame for your actions is yourself. Another part here, they provided for themselves what we all desire, incomes for the future. And hopefully throughout this course I can help teach and instruct and make sure that all of you are prepared so you understand the ways of financial literacy, so you are prepared, as it states right here, that you'll have incomes for the future. First and foremost, make sure you go out, buy that book, because we will be talking about it throughout the entire class. There will be quizzes on it. The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clayson. Also, I want to make sure that all of you go out and download this right here. It is called All Is Safely Gathered In, Family Finances. It is located at lds.org, or you can simply Google it, and you'll find that as well. We'll be using that throughout the course. In fact, while we're doing this, I'm going to look up a fun quote that I like. Because throughout this entire set of the Fast Track videos, there will be times where I'm going to be looking over here. All right. So one of my favorite quotes, this is attributed to Frank Outlaw. And watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. And watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. And I want to make sure that you guys all understand that's the exact same thing when it comes to your financial attributes. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever you're thinking, you're going to spend it on. My dad always had a fun little saying. I grew up and I was learning to fly. And my dad always joked. He says, you know, we had a, what I learned to fly on. It was just a little single engine, wings down below. You know, now he has a Bonanza and a Taylorcraft and everything. It was a 182. And I remember talking to him because at the airport where we flew out of there were jets. And one time he looked at me, he probably noticed I was looking at the jets. He goes, Johnny, I could afford a jet. I said, really? You know, it's kind of exciting, right? As a child, knowing that your parents have enough money to buy a jet. And he looked at me lovingly and he says, yeah, I just don't know if I can afford the gas to fly the jet. And that's something that all of us need to understand. You can buy anything that you want. You can go out and you can save your money and get it. But can you afford to keep it? It's like people who go out and buy that beautiful brand new Mercedes or BMW. And they're got that brand new job, fresh out of college, and they're so excited, and then the first repair bill comes. Or you have to go through and get your safety and emissions done. Or you need new tires. Heaven forbid you need new tires. Well, a Mercedes, my wife drives an S500. And in order to get the Mercedes done, we have to take it to the Mercedes dealership because there's special things they have to do to get it aligned. These are things that you need to be aware of before you buy something. What are the maintenance costs? What is it going to entail? And we'll talk about that throughout the rest of this course. But financial literacy is the ability to understand how money works in the world, how someone manages to earn or make it, how that person manages it, how he or she invests it, meaning you turn it into more, and how that person donates it to help others. In our next class, we'll talk about donations and charity. But think about that. What is financial gain to you? Is it just money? Is it your talents? I heavily rely upon that. We'll be talking about the parable of the talents throughout this course. We'll be talking about making sure that you increase your talents. Take some notes myself here. You guys will notice I do that a lot as well throughout this filming. Sometimes when a good idea pops in, write it down. Make sure you take the time. Pause this video if you need to and write things down. Your money. Are you increasing your money? There's a great chapter in here about that and how you can do it. It relates it to eggs in a basket. Your gifts. Now, are gifts different than talents? That's what we're going to talk about. Your abilities. Your family. Your friends. These are all crucial things, in my opinion, that relate to financial literacy. You need to decide what is it you want to increase. I think a wealthy man may not be the one with millions, but a wealthy man to me is someone who can pay his bills and has a loving family. These are the things that are important to me personally. Everything that I do is for my children and for my wife. Everything that you do has to have a purpose. Because without a purpose, you might as well just wander aimlessly throughout life. You need goals. Not just in your personal life, but you need goals religiously. You need goals financially. Make sure you go through and set those up. So once again, I'm John Stevens, and I am super excited to teach you through this fast track video through Liahona Preparatory Academy. I look forward to getting to know you better and you to getting to know me a little bit better throughout this course.